my friends, it is Sean, and this is a domination game on Cracked. And this was actually originally intended to be a live commentary. However, you will see about 2/3 of the way through it, I get a party invite, and I'm the type of guy who can never pass on a good party. So I went ahead and took it. Typically, when I run Lone Wolf, I'm always going to be doing live commentaries. It doesn't happen very often, but I'm going to try and do it a little bit more frequently, and maybe a little bit more session-based, because they're very fun to do. I don't know, it's just a different aspect of the game, and I think it brings something a little bit different, because you guys get to, one, hear my reactions and hear me rage and all that kind of fun stuff, but two, I can communicate a lot better what's in my head as I'm doing it. And that's something that I think personally is missed a little bit in just the regular commentary sections of it. You don't know why somebody made this decision to go here when he did, and I think that's pretty vital and a pretty big important part of the decision making process when you're trying to determine whether to jump on a flag, whether not to jump on a flag. You can kind of get some very candid moments, which I think are often hilarious. Not necessarily saying that anything that comes out of my mouth is funny, because I tell pretty bad jokes, and I like that. Oh, so guys, Cracked. Cracked is a very interesting map. I try and play this map a lot like I used to Rundown on Modern Warfare 2, which was get the B flag, get your close point, and get out of dodge. Just stay away, keep them off of the flag, hold the B flag as long as you can, and just kind of hover around this area. I see far too often, like what we're doing now. Had we been playing against a better team, that probably would have communicated a little bit better. I don't know if this triple cap that we got off here at the start would have been prime. I don't know. Oh, that was a really good nade. Yeah, I've been running frags primarily this entire Prestige, and I'm not sure why, to be honest with you. I think, I don't know, I just haven't gotten the feel for the Semtex tosses that I did in Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, my Semtex tosses were pretty dirty, and I don't know, I just don't feel that confident with them on this one. Plus, with the frag, you get the extra distance. I think they both have the same blast damage, but just the ability to roll and to bank, the frag, to me, makes it so much more valuable. My kit. Let's discuss my kit a little bit. And I'm using the M14 and the CZ75 dual wielding pistols. I really like this kit. The M14 is pretty sick. When you combine it with the close quarters pistols, these dual wielding pistols, I like these better than the Pythons, solely due to the fact that you can spam them. When you're playing something on not so great connections, it can be pretty beneficial to have the extra ammo. This is something I want to point out right here, what you're seeing me do. That guy I think was attempting to head glitch that window. As far as windows goes, I don't really think that people... Whoa, where the fuck you going, Chief? I don't really think that people should be anywhere near them, even if it's a little bit of your head sticking out, unless you're behind a sandbag wall or something along those lines. I don't see the point in it. Most of the walls in these games seem to be paper thin, especially if you're in a metal building. The top control, or the big center building on WMD, would probably be a really good example. You may feel like you're in your comfort zone and that you've got good cover, but you really don't. Anybody with semi-decent aim or hardened on can get you, and it typically doesn't make people too happy. Killstreaks I was using the UAV Blackbird and the chopper gunner. Chopper gunner I had on for the night before. This was literally my first game played, and I forgot to switch it. I typically don't like running it. I think I was trying to kill whore or something, doing something I probably shouldn't have been doing the night before to be running it. But yeah, this gun, guys, if you have not tried this gun, I definitely recommend it. I mean, it is very strong. It's a 2-shot kill. It is semi-automatic, for those of you that didn't know, which is a downside. And I don't have the fastest trigger finger in the world, but I can make up for that lack of retardedly quick trigger finger with a good shot. And I seriously, I have no idea what that guy was doing. I never would even consider that being a viable cap spot, so I don't know. Excuse me, I don't know exactly why he was attempting that. And Andy goes back, and I fail. My aim on this map was, it felt like it was on, but it just didn't seem like it was registering very much. I don't know if it was just a connection issue or what, but kind of one of those things, you know, it is what it is, you take it and you move on. One thing that I'm going to work on, and I kind of want to incorporate this to the discussion. I figured this would be a good topic for this, considering this was supposed to be a live gameplay, but didn't turn out that way. But I've had a bunch of people ask me questions. Oh, son of a bitch went back again. I've had a bunch of people ask me, you know, what I do to compensate and how I deal with lag. I am actually going to attempt to do a live commentary when I'm running on something like a 2-bar. Either that or a really bad 3-bar. I think that will give... I think that'll give a good idea of, you know, what I'm thinking when I'm somewhat at a disadvantage. I don't know if it will be... Hopefully it'll be beneficial to some. I don't know why, but it just seems like as of late I haven't been getting host hardly at all, and that was completely different than when I started. And with the quote-unquote connection issues with this game, it seems like I have to overcompensate for that, and I'm having to kind of relearn the game, relearn certain maps. You know, you can't run around, you can't play the game on a 3-bar like you can if you have host. You can't even really, some 4-bars you can't play the game like you have host. And I'm kind of learning that what I need to adjust isn't necessarily my play style as much as it is my play speed, my game speed. When I've got host, I feel like I can run around like a madman. When I don't have host, I can do the same things, I just have to do it in a slower manner. You know, rather than sprinting across the street, I would sit there and, you know, keep my crosshairs centered, keep the action in front of me, and go about it that route, which is kind of nice. It will help you out quite a bit. I mean, it actually is a very good tactic. Unfortunately, I am a creature of my bad habits. Another thing, the halo jump. I am trying to learn this a little bit better, solely due to the fact that I don't think that the drop shot is nearly as effective as it once was. I know that they've nerfed some things and done some things which I'm fine with, but I'm trying to get that halo jump down as I see friends utilizing it and winning gunfights, so I'm going to try and put that a little deeper into my repertoire. I don't even know if that's the right word or if I pronounce that properly, but it was very fun to say. Just had to throw that out there. Tip for you guys, real quick. Recommendation, don't call in your RC cars if there's a Blackbird up. Typically doesn't work out well for anybody other than the person who's got the Blackbird up. But guys, this video is actually getting really close to the end. I don't know if anybody's noticed this or not, but I just recently rolled over 1 year of posting videos, and I'm very, very excited about that. I'm very, very excited about what's coming for 2011. I'm going to try and learn some different things with the editing software so that I can bring you maybe some different aspects. And that's what I do this for. I do this for my enjoyment, but I do this for you guys too. I mean, if nobody watched my videos, there wouldn't be much of a point. So that being said, guys, final score on this game is 45-7. I had 6 captures, 8 defends, And I want to say thank you guys for checking me out and doing your thing. Please remember to like or dislike the video, rate, comment, and subscribe. Like, dislike, rate, comment, rate, same thing. I always F that up. Alright guys, have a good one. I really appreciate it. Thanks.